Always sip on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I'm riding trap on my chrome. Always sip on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I'm riding trap on my chrome.
Been out of these streets, nigga trying to eat while I the police. Own family stealing from me. Mama told me to pray, but white Jesus can't save me. Get him away from me. I don't know what to say. So many niggas hating me. Get him away from me.
Always sip on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I'm riding trap on my chrome. Always sip on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I'm riding trap on my chrome.
Always sip on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I'm riding around with my chrome. Always sip on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I'm riding around with my chrome.
Trying to keep it on the true side, nigga. Laying low to play it cool, nah, nigga. Ass niggas on the team, I've been known to get the green ever since I was 2'5", nigga. Coop hanging out the roof, nah, nigga. Cause I ain't stunting on them. Put my whole team on so they ain't wantin'. When niggas doing bad, you know that they be hating on you. Get to hoping that you power, they be waiting on it. Bullshit get bread from the envy. Best friends get to looking like enemies. When you got it in this bank account empty. Perfect recipe to breed a lot of jealousy. Looking from a bird's eye view. Learn from everything I've been through. Told my baby girl, if you ain't spending life with the nigga, never let him put a dick up in you. Cause if a nigga wrong, I'ma check that shit. And when you paper long, never flex that shit. Told my son, when you getting money, never trick it to a bopper, flip it over, then invest that shit. Give a lot of game, trying to bless my kids. Gotta keep it real, that's the best shit. Got hitters up in Philly, back in Texas. When I get up on the track, yeah, I wreck shit.
Always sip on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I'm riding trap on my chrome. Always sip on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I'm riding trap on my chrome.
Always sip on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I'm riding around with my chrome. Always sip on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I'm riding around with my chrome.
This for my people. This for my people. Yeah, this for my people. This for my people. This for my people. Yeah, this for my people. Put the white man, 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 put the white man. Painted by the Spanish, did a whole lot of damage. Shit was outlandish, bags got branded. Split up all the families, then shipped across the Atlantic. So many died from the famine. Threw the dead bodies overboard, sharks ate them like salmon. I know you can't stand it, I spit the truth, goddammit. Big business got managed, did you double back? Came to pick up all the blacks. We'll speed up our back, we never got to relax. Pretend to set us free, but then you double back with all the cracks. The type of games that you play, 80, keep it real, I ain't going for it. Beat a couple court cases, had a warrant for it. Told my mama if I ever did time, I'ma raise up the whole yard. Had my lawyer like, oh Lord, district attorney added more charges. No problem, I ain't tripping, thumbing through the scriptures. Muhammad said the Lord with your boy, that's a small issue. Bounce back out the rebound, UPK got the heat now. They done let me off the leash now, teaching in the streets now. A part of Lost Tribe South, but it started in the East now. Look, this for my people, this for my people. Yeah, this for my people, this for my people. This for my people, yeah, this for my people. Put the white man, 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 put the white man. This for my people, this for my people. Yeah, this for my people, this for my people. This for my people, yeah, this for my people. Put the white man, 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 put.
Test 1, 2. 2, 2, 2. 2. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. said, confession good for the soul. So right now,
all I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, and I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster. And shot call to be known with them niggas letting shots off. Either that or the right hand to the top dog. Funny how we see vanity, not the lives lost. Can't be focused on a life that's hopeless. Out there pumping, not knowing the Lord will kill you for that hocus pocus. Used to roll with niggas that cook dope with weaponry. Same ones claim they love you. I had your life in jeopardy. And I know my mother wants success for me. But that G should take a girl straight to ecstasy. Remember running with bruh, even though we did the wrong thing. My life would've been a lot different if I fell up under Rob's wing. Was too sincere for a wicked game. Shame the Lord's name. Now we afflicted with pain. All I ever wanted was to be respected by stand-up niggas. Not knowing that them handcuffs custom made the fence. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, and I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster. I ain't lying, I was close to dying. Knew I wanted to live, but I wasn't trying. I was defiant, not knowing that this ain't how we live. This just how they design it. Cause when you in them streets, you get more endemic. They don't tell you gonna be on papers and on restrictions. My father said a hard head to make a soft ass. I didn't care, I wanted fear when I walked past. In a place where a black man's blood is cheap. I thank the Lord for the day I was on Lake Street. Pissing in the cup, back and forth to court. Found the DC school, I swear it felt like I crawled on that fucking porch. The Lord said, my sheep, they ain't hear my voice. Asked me why I'm UPK, I told them I ain't have a choice. They said God ain't 50-50 and what's gonna come to pass. The Lord called me out the world and I started running fast. All I wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, and I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster. It's UPK until it hit the fan. I want power and a throne, nigga, fuck them grams. All I wanted was to be a gangster, but I was real as a righteous man. And now got the upper hand, gotta promote this brand. Correct whole multitudes until they all understand. If I can't get that crown, Lord, then put me in the hands of someone more mighty, make me this hit man. Reminiscing on the pain that was felt. Shit, I was in the jam. Shit, I needed help. But Twan was locked up in the judge put man on the shelf. Had me crying cause it felt like I was left by myself. All I wanted was to impress niggas with my grinding. Now I ain't trying to prove shit to nobody but Muhammad. Cause most these niggas lie, pump smoke. One time for the most high, he made me a cutthroat. Cause all I ever wanted was to smash my opponents. Stacking cash, not knowing it wouldn't last. Dear God, I hope you accept my atonement. Cause all I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was a gangster. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was a gangster. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, and I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster.
bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy and get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but they abdominal. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since. All the dominance of one west rising to prominent. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupons for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. A showstopper, been as proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm growing them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's worth the mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had a nigga spin like a tire, but down the D, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
At to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't had to die to meet the devil.
I remember I was only 13 when I met the demon. Gave me a deuce and a bundle of cocaine. Told me to sell to my people, make sure you keep them fiending. If any try to shoot you, make sure that you leave them leaking. He said,
I'ma hold you down when problems pop up.
How you got me moving this dope? Want me in lockup? He said,
Don't you want the Benz vertible with the top cut?
Yeah.
Stop bitching, get in that kitchen, let it rock up. Bitches love the dope boy, especially when it's guap up. I know you know Ron.
Who the plug from by the block up?
I'll tell you a little secret, make sure that you keep your mouth shut. Ron got a Lexus, crib in Philly and Texas. Trips to the Bahamas, just got a whip for his mama. He fucking up them commas, be honest, he seeing decent dope.
I hear you, but I just seen Ron about a week ago. In fact, he ain't looking too good. His knees is kinda slow. I asked him why the struggle, he got stuck up for his bundle. But them 6 hollow tips in his legs what made him crumble.
At least he got a house and mama is living good.
Said the feds took it all, he right back in the hood. I see you try to play me, you gave us crack in the 80s. Made us abort our babies and making hoes out our ladies. I know you got me gravy, but Satan, you must be crazy. It's gonna take more of them cars when to amaze me. I seen niggas shoot for the stars, but being lazy. Never get their head at the clouds, so you don't faze me.
I guarantee that you gon' regret it, remember I said it.
Nah, you could dead it.
What you saying, I can't win?
Nah, devil, nice try, so until we meet again.
I ain't had to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't had to die to meet the devil.
I ain't religious or superstitious, but we've been getting fucked and put to the side like a mistress. Police patrolling why? Because prison became a business. They murder one of ours and they start talking about forgiveness. We think that it's alright because we got public assistance. If this ain't hell, dog, what is this? Where was all lives mattered when they killed Osama? There was no peace talk like the Dalai Lama. Bush dropping bombs saying he gon' bring the drama. They got justice, man, they even caught the Boston bomber. But when we ride, they send the military and armor. When we fight oppression, then our people die a martyr. You reap what you sow, some people call it karma. When Christ return, y'all gon' get this harvest like a farmer. Don't tell me don't bring up the past no more. They still trying to settle the score with a side of Shakur. I changed my life and I'm just trying to live life right. But at night I look behind me and see flashing lights patting me down. You got nothing that's poking me right. I don't smoke or push pills, I gave up my vice. So Mr. Officer, why you wanna take my life? And your honor, why you gave our homeboy's life? I've been wondering why you shot our homeboy twice. Pussy with a gun screaming out that he got a knife. He came from Habibi's spot, it was chicken and rice. Shit's trife, I'm just giving visuals like Skype. Ask Trayvon, Mike Brown, Akai Gurley, Eric Garner, Sean Bell, Philando, Alton Sterling, Jaquan McDonald. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. I ain't had to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't had to die to meet the devil. I ain't had to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. I pray for the demise of the devil. Lord knows I despise every devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. Instead I pray you die, every devil.
Ready to go? All right, man. Let's get it, man. We ready to get it in. Yeah, man. This is the Ayeshu Shalaki. Shalom, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabarakatah to all the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shamar. Alathan Hashem Yahweh Shah to all the sisters. This is the Ayeshu PK out of 125th Harlem, New York. You know what I'm saying? Under Commander General Yohana. All right? First and foremost, pay your tithes. You know, pay your tithes, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know we out here doing this work, you know, and we getting this work all over the country and outside of the country. Feeding, housing, clothing blacks, Hispanics, and natives. You know what I'm saying? Counseling, tirelessly, you know, all night and day. You know, we don't sleep. So like it. You know, we don't sleep with this thing, man. It don't stop. We doing it. Oh, so like, let me turn that up. But yeah, we doing it. All right? So, you know what I'm saying? If you out here, you know, you teaching, you sitting in the classes, getting precepts, getting breakdowns, you know, send them ties in to the man and the Lord and the ISUPK. All right? Out of 125th, you know what I'm saying? Go to ISUPK.com and donate whatever you want to donate. All right? You know, anything you want to donate. Send it to the school. If it's food and whatever else, make sure you send them donations in. All right? But with that, man, we got a heavy topic first and foremost. If you have any questions as well, if you have any questions, type them in. If you got any questions, you know what I'm saying, we'll definitely, you know what I'm saying, try to make those happen for you. Get them questions in. You know what I'm saying, any questions in the room right now, you know what I mean? If not, we're going to get it. We're going to get it. All right? Go ahead.
I got one as far as when it says carnal men, carnal women, 5 or something like that.
Right. So that's you can grab it. You know what I'm saying? Couple as far as calling a man father.
Okay.
But
Comes on Matthew 23:9. And call no man your father upon the earth, for one is your father which is in heaven. I know this Christianity, we spread the scripture.
right.
I want to use this on Christians.
Right, but it's really, you know, kind of almost, you know, like I said, a lot of times, you know, Christianity make us do things to the scriptures that's right in our face. You know what I mean?
Right.
You don't want to, you know, like I said, we have fathers on earth,
Right.
but you know, we have the Father of us all. Like we don't want to get into that spirit where we put the man on the earth above the Most High.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like the Most High is the Father. That's the ultimate person we should be following.
Right.
Not, you know what I'm saying? Like you listen to your father, you honor your father and your mother and all those things, but you don't break the law for them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You don't sin for them. Just like, you know, a woman who, you know, her husband is, you know, her head and her lead, but she don't sin for him. She don't break the law for him. You know what I'm saying? And that's just, you know, what it's about. The Lord is the head. You know, like the order. You know what I'm saying? If you go to let's grab it. What's that? Corinthians for the 1 Corinthians for the order, how this thing goes.
14th chapter.
The 1 Corinthians. Let's grab it real quick.
That's the 14th chapter.
You know, it gives you the order of how this thing goes, man. You know what I'm saying? But no, that is a, you know what I'm saying, a good question because it's 11-3 is where it's at. Yeah, 11-3. Go ahead and grab that. 11-3 real quick.
I was sure thinking about that. I was like, you sure it's not chapter 11?
Yeah, no, it's 11. You know, there's so many scriptures that we study, you know, we get jumbled up sometimes. But we're going to get it. Let's get it.
Come down. 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
The head of every man is Christ. So that Father who you call him Father in the earth, you know what I'm saying? His head, you know, read that again. It's like,
but I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
You know what I'm saying? His head is Christ. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, you got to go Christ. But it didn't even get higher than that. You know, that's just the one leg. Keep going.
Come. And the head of the woman is the man.
Uh-huh.
And the head of Christ is God.
You know what I'm saying? It's the power, is the Most High. You know what I'm saying? It's over Christ. So, you know, Christ is over us. We get our teachings from our King. You know what I'm saying? Who is directly lined up with the Most High. He ain't the Most High like a lot of Christians would like to say. Right. That's why things tend to get jumbled up sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you don't want to call, you know, like, you know, treat that man like in the spirit like that. That he's more of a father than the Most High. Right. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is the Father of us all. He's the one who we take our ultimate guidance from. You know what I'm saying? You honor your father and your mother, you honor your husband and all those things, but you don't go against the law. You know what I'm saying? You don't go against what the Lord has put into place. Right. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that. And that's, you know what I'm saying? And that's the spirit behind, you know, what you were talking about. All right? So, hey, okay, no sweat. Right. No, hey, no sweat, man. Like, you know, this is what we do. So, you know what I'm saying? For anybody else, like I said, online, if there's any questions online, please just type them in. And we definitely want to try to, you know, get to those questions. You know what I mean? Because this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? We here to you know, teach the people, to edify the people, to, you know what I'm saying, get people out of this slavery mentality, this you know what I'm saying, this mentality that this Christianity, to break the chains and the strongholds of Christianity, man. Because that is a hell of a drug, man, that's destroying our people out here. Right. You know what I'm saying? Have our women, you know what I'm saying, you know, thinking that they over the man just because they make a little bit more money. Right. You know what I'm saying? They got our men out here, you know, twerking, wanting to be women, chopping their rods off. You know, even if they ain't chopping the rod off, they going to get breast implants. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. This thing, it's a horrible place. You know what I'm saying? You know, and there was a quote that was put out there, like a person said, you know, I don't even want to have no more kids in this world. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you know, that was you know, a heavy, you know what I'm saying, thing to say, because it's like, this is a horrible world that we living in right now. You know what I'm saying? Under this rulership of the white man. I seen a disgusting video that somebody put up of this, homosexual brother rapping, talking about, you know what I'm saying, bisexual problems or something. It was disgusting. I'm talking about, man, I wish, I wish I could have them 1 minute, that 1 minute back. It was horrible, man. But when that person said that, like, man, I don't even want, to have no babies in this world. It's like, this is a whole place, especially a Black, Hispanic, and Native baby in this world where the police is killing us. We killing ourselves. We're not keeping the laws. You know what I'm saying? It's a horrible thing. It's like you know what I'm saying? It's a really horrible thing. Go to what's that, Proverbs 4:25 real quick. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of that, that's why you know what I'm saying. But before you get that, we'll go back there. Go grab, just for the topic's sake, for the law. Go grab Matthew 5:17 real quick. Just first and foremost. But just thinking about that though, you know what I'm saying, of that sister, you know what I'm saying, she don't even want to have another baby in this world. Because, we live in a world where a lawless world, a shameless world. Ain't no shame in my game world. I can do and be whatever I want to be. When you a man, you want to be a woman, change yourself to a woman, you will be the most, what was Chris Jenner? He's the Ebony's Woman of the Week. I forgot who it was, You know what I'm saying?
Now it's
Caitlyn Jenner, you know what I'm saying? Bruce Jenner is Caitlyn now?
Caitlyn.
You know what I mean? Like he was the Woman of the Year, some disgusting thing like that. You know what I'm saying? You want to be that, you want to just, I want to be a white man or a white woman. You can go and bleach your skin off and try to be that. You know what I'm saying? This is, we live in a horrible. Go ahead.
Actually, when Bruce turned to, transforming force to Caitlyn, he had said pretty much that probably the first year of him, being a woman, and everybody praised him. He had said that, that he made a mistake doing this.
Right, because he said he wasn't gay. He said he don't, you know what I'm saying, he don't like men.
Yeah,
he doesn't like men, but he wants to be a woman.
Right, he doesn't feel like he should be masculine or something like that.
Man, it's a horrible, horrible thing, man. Right. It's like, you know what I'm saying, what our people is going through. And I'm like, man, and so that kind of, like I said, resonated with me when I heard that. Like, I don't want to have a kid, bring a kid into this world, but you know what I'm saying, that was somebody where, like I said, we know the Lord is with us, so we don't got to be worried or fear anything. Right. As long as you keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, you ain't got to be in fear of those things. Right. But it's just, you know what I'm saying, like the thought process, like, yeah, I get it. You know what I'm saying? There's a person in the world, from a person in the world, yeah, I would be terrified to bring a kid up into this earth. You know what I'm saying? Because, the people who ain't in the ISUPK, who ain't in the truth, who don't have this hedge of protection around them, they are getting shot up in the streets. Right. They are, getting, falsely imprisoned. You know what I'm saying? Starving, broke, starving, and gang banging. You know what I'm saying? That's what we said in the hood back in the day, like, brother, hey, man, how you doing, man? I'm broke, starving, and gang banging. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? It was a horrible life to live, but it was reality. You know what I'm saying? But let's grab that scripture real quick.
So Matthew 5:17, right? Come. Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
Right, and so this is Christ. You know what I'm saying? For the majority, all of our problems, I ain't gonna say majority, all of our problems come from not following the law. You know what I'm saying? We don't follow the law. We take ourselves from under the Lord's protection, and we get in a horrible place. All right, we get you know what I'm saying, killed in the streets. You know what I'm saying? We get murdered. You know what I'm saying, for no reason. You know what I'm saying? We catching AIDS. You know what I'm saying? You going into all manner of sickness and destruction all through the earth because we're not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Right. You know what I'm saying? And one of the main reasons is because we don't know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it is because our leaders have forsaken us. You know what I'm saying? They ain't teaching us the truth. of who we are and why we have to keep the law. I was talking to a sister, about keeping the law and the fact that, who we are and why we can't celebrate Christmas and all these holidays and things. And, the sister told me, and it was an older sister, somebody's grandma, I believe, told me, we are the Gentiles. We don't have to keep all the laws. Mm-hmm. Something she got from the Christian church. She believes she's a Gentile, but that's how destroyed, we are. Like that scripture say, like they will take the yoke off our neck. If you could grab it, they'll take the yoke off our neck once we have been destroyed. Right. The yoke will come off in the Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter is where it is. Like we would no longer have to have that physical yoke on our neck because, our mind would be destroyed. We ain't going to be trying to leave the plantation. We're going to be trying to turn white. We're going to be trying to, be just like them. Be like Kanye West. What's the other name for I heard? Kanye West. I heard a couple of them. But it's a horrible thing. But yeah, let's get it. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 28:48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, and hunger and a thirst.
Right. So that's why right now we serving our enemies. We got, like I said, Kanye West in the White House kissing Donald Trump's ring, sitting on his lap, hugging him. You know what I'm saying? It's a disgusting thing, man. You know what I mean? Keep going.
And in nakedness.
And in naked, he exposed. You know what I'm saying? Exposed himself. Kanye West was you know what I'm saying? We knew Kanye West from Through the Wire. You know what I'm saying? When he get on, he leave your ass for a white girl, so like it. But you know what I'm saying? That's what he said. He was this man who was in touch with, the hood, to the struggle. He out there butt naked right now, exposed, sitting on Donald Trump lap with blonde hair. You know what I mean? Compliments of his white woman. You know what I'm saying? It goes hand in hand. Like you can't be talking about you all about, living for blacks. I live for the black problem, but you sleeping with a white woman. It just, it's a contradiction. It'll have you out here sitting on Donald Trump lap with blonde hair as a black man. All right? Salaki, go ahead.
So I'm done. And want of all things.
Uh-huh.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Right, and want of all things. We want and need all things. We going to the Asians for hair, to the Arabs for food, to the white man for shelter. You know what I'm saying? To the East Indians for a Slurpee or anything else at the 7-Eleven, gas, It's a horrible position that we're in, want and need of all things. You know what I'm saying? But if we, got into these laws and into this truth, we'll understand that, we need to come together. But keep going.
Until he have destroyed, until he have destroyed thee.
He read a little bit from the yoke around the neck.
And in one of needs, in one of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Right, and at that time, that's when, we was in slavery. If you look at them over there, they literally had shackles on the neck, like a literal shackle to keep them brothers from leaving. Like they was fighting and rebelling. That's why they had, if they was willingly being slaves back then, it would be no need for chains and shackles. But it was so many people rebelling and not wanting to be slaves that they had to put shackles on them and put them between two cattle and ripping them apart in front of the children and castrating them and hanging them and burning them alive. But so much of that happened, so much of that horrible treatment happened, and so much fear was pumped into them. Keep going.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck, until he have destroyed thee.
Until we was destroyed. We were destroyed. You know what I'm saying? And like we know that wasn't talking about physically destroyed because we still here physically.
Right.
It was talking about a mental destruction. Mentally we are destroyed as a people and we ain't here no more. You know what I'm saying? We good as dead out here in these streets. We need to be ashamed of ourselves, how bad we looking in society.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when that Asian man beat up that girl in that store, beat her to death, beat her mom up, everybody up, and then while y'all out there protesting, how destroyed he knew that we were. While we out there protesting, he puts up a sign, half off wigs and weaves. The protest ended. Right there. Ended the protest. Everybody dropped their picket signs and ran in the store. You know what I'm saying? It's a disgusting thing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a disgusting thing, and you got to look at yourself as a parent and everything when you do things like that. Like, well, what do your child think of you? You know what I'm saying? Getting ready to go out here and celebrate Christmas right now. You know what I'm saying? To think about, what do your child think of you celebrating these things? Celebrating, like I said, what they do before this, Thanksgiving and, Halloween was right before this. Like, it was the lead up. Like, you are like a horrible parent. You just sent your child out there on Halloween to go and, like, hey, yeah, go to that stranger's house and eat whatever he gives you in your bag. Go eat it.
So like, yeah,
Go ahead.
You're right about that, but even better.
Go ahead.
Something that's more abominable is when they had Christopher Columbus Day. See what I'm saying? Everybody's like, no, we ain't celebrating that day.
Speak up.
But then, it's like, so, Christopher Columbus Day, they had in November. Or no, it's like October. They're talking about they ain't rocking with that. But then once November comes, Thanksgiving, they all for it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So,
and that's the whole thing. Right. Christopher Columbus Day, Thanksgiving, that's the same thing, just split up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing, like I said, with Halloween and thing. Like, it makes you got to think of the type of parent you are. You know what I'm saying? You might think, like, yeah, you might talk about a parent, like, I can't believe they smoking weed with their kid. Oh, they a horrible parent. They smoke weed with their child. You are the same horrible parent, worshiping Baal with your child. You know what I'm saying? Celebrate, sending your kid out there to a stranger's house, you know what I'm saying, to get candy. You ain't no different than that person who was smoking weed with their child. I'm serious. Go ahead.
I was going to say, around the Christmas tree, worshiping Satan.
Right. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like we had brought up, you know what I'm saying, the last week. You know what I'm saying? Worshiping that Christmas tree. Like, ask yourself, why do the Christmas tree get the gifts first? Mm-hmm. You got to think about that when you got that tree up. Why do the Christmas tree get the gifts? Why can't you just wake up with the gifts and give them to the people? Sit the gifts out there and give them to each other. First and foremost, the Christmas tree has to get the gifts because that's the worship of another god, of Satan. That's the worship of Nimrod, like we brought out. You know what I'm saying? And you are a bad parent if that's what you're allowing your children to do. You know what I'm saying? And you got to look at yourself like that same parent you turn your nose up at because they smoke weed with your children. You worshiping Nimrod, another god, with your children in a couple of days.
Yeah.
You're the same bad parent. You know what I'm saying? You're the same bad parent that sent your child to a stranger's house last month or the month before. You sent your child over there to a stranger's house to get candy and told them to eat it. Yeah, go to all these strangers' house, get candy and eat it. Whatever they give you, eat it. That's what you taught your child. But you got your nerve to turn your nose up at this parent for smoking weed with their child. It's all the same disgusting.
Right.
All right. But let's get it. But like I said, we destroy it like the brother just brought out in that scripture in Deuteronomy. Well, you know what I'm saying?
Around 2048.
Yeah. We destroy it, you know what I'm saying? And so now we out here like zombies. You know what I'm saying? Our minds is gone, but our bodies is here. So we just, Christmas, Halloween, don't talk to strangers. Go take candy from strangers. Like, what? You know what I mean? You are a zombie, man. Your eyes is cold. You are a zombie teaching your kids all year, don't talk to strangers. Don't take nothing from strangers. But today, you can go to strangers' house and eat whatever they give you in your bag. You are a horrible parent. You know what I mean? You know, it's harsh. You know what I'm saying? But it's, you know what I'm saying. Like we need tough love right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We need tough love in our community, man, because them killing us in the streets a lot. You know, it's doing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Them blatantly killing us in the street, beating y'all up in the nail salons. You know what I'm saying? Killing us. You know, it's doing a little bit, but it ain't doing enough. Because all y'all is out here stressing out right now, ready to go serve Christmas. Ready to go give the white man all your money for them children who is failing in school.
Right.
They all failing in school. They ain't getting, you know, they ain't doing nothing but stress you out all year. But you finna go and buy them all the gifts and stretch out, spend all the rent money. Go out there and make your baby daddy sell all the dope. Because if he don't come with them Christmas presents, he ain't nothing but a deadbeat in your eyes. You know what I'm saying? That's what's finna go on today. That's what's finna go on this week. You know what I'm saying? But it's time, you know what I'm saying? You got to look at yourself. You are a horrible, horrible parent. You know what I'm saying? If you teaching your children to worship these material things, other than things that can really save them, like their education, teaching them and educating them on the truth of who they are and how to become great and how to get out of this hell that they in. You got a 3rd and 4th grade kid, you finna go buy a new video game and all this for they don't even know their damn multiplication. They don't know how to add, they can't even read. You know what I'm saying? And then you gonna blame it on the school. You can't blame it on the school because when they come home, you don't read with them either. You gonna blame the school when you don't do nothing at home with them? But you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother topic. But let's get back to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, all of this to tie back all together came from we don't keep the law.
Right.
We don't keep the law. We don't know our heritage and our history and our customs. And so we are destroyed. Like the brother brought up, we are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Hosea 4:6. You know what I'm saying? If you can grab that too, go ahead. Let's keep going.
Okay. Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I have come to destroy the law.
And this is Christ. This is Christ speaking. This is Christ, man, telling these folks, like, look, man, you know, I know we ain't into the baptizing no more. We ain't here trying to hear what the Pharisees and the Sadducees are saying. But think not that I've come to destroy what Moses brought out. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Okay. Or the prophets.
Right. Moses brought them laws, the statutes, and commandments from the Most High. Christ never came to destroy that. He was coming to teach you how to properly keep that. You know what I'm saying? How to properly keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. How to show you that this thing is feasible. It's not far-fetched. It's not, you know what I'm saying, unattainable. This thing is not grievous. You can do these things. You know what I'm saying? Look at what did we do? We sent rockets to the moon. Y'all just read about, y'all just seen movies about the sisters, the first computers to help send, rockets to the moon. You know what I mean? Hidden Figures joint. You know what I'm saying? We can do that. We can do all of these things, but you can't stop lying. I know we got the potential and the capability to send, be the first computers and help send rockets to the moon. Right. You know what I'm saying? We can be the smartest. We can, build everything. We can fly, teach them how to fly and do everything else. But you can't stop stealing. You can't stop lying, though. You can't stop cheating. You just can't, I just can't stop eating bacon. That bacon, man. You know what? I'm going to have to go against the Lord for that bacon. Come on, man. Like, that's the things that we're dealing with as a people, man. And we got to understand that Christ did not die for you so you can eat a bacon sandwich. Like your Christians are teaching. He ain't die for you. Christ didn't die for you so you have grace to suck all the rods you want as a man. Like, I'm under grace. I got about, I got grace. No, that ain't how it goes. What you know what I'm saying? You delinquent on the bill in the bank, they give you a grace period. A grace period is to do what? To keep getting debt? Do they allow, you know what I'm saying? No, it's a grace period for you to pay off, you know, and get your things together, to get out of debt, to get right. They give you a time before they shut it all down and send everything to collection. Give you maybe a grace period to pay these bills. You know, your light bills, we got a 15-day grace period. After this 15 days, you know, we're going to send this to collections, and it's at our hand, you're going to be sitting in the dark. You know? But, you know what I'm saying? This is the state of our people, man. You know what I'm saying? It's because we're not keeping the law. We're not doing the things that we're supposed to do in the law to get up out of this hell that we're in. All right? Keep going.
Come. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Right. He ain't come to destroy it at all. Christ just came to fulfill, to show you that this law can be kept. We can do this thing. We can not be the horrible people we've been forever. You know what I'm saying? This thing can be done in you know what I'm saying, in captivity, you know what I'm saying, not in our kingdom. You know, we can do it. You know what I'm saying? It might not be, you know, the best, you know what I'm saying, in all the time we're being in this hell that we in, but it can be done. You know what I'm saying? I said, when I say not the best, like in captivity, we might have to go to work on the Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? We might have to do that because we in hell. You know what I'm saying? We in captivity. So, you know, it ain't the best, but the Lord knows that you requested that Saturday off when you applied for the job. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to show those things. Like, the Lord knows that, hey, you know, I see on the application you didn't put that you was available on Saturday. He said, fuck that. I mean, he said, forget that. Salaki, you know what I'm saying? He said, forget that, but you still, you know what I'm saying, was in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's Saturday, you know, you got off at 5, but you didn't take that overtime on Saturday. You didn't take the overtime. You know what I'm saying? You could have got a little bit more money, you know what I'm saying, on that Saturday, but you didn't do it. You said, no, you know what I'm saying, I'm a stay in the spirit, you know what I'm saying, and try to show the Lord that, you know, I'm not going to take that overtime. But like I said, you know, we're in this hell, and this is what's going on. All right. Is that it? You got a question? Oh, keep going. Let's sit on that.
Verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law.
Not one jot, not one tittle shall pass from the law. We are to keep all the laws. Not one jot, not one little thing. You can't do not one little thing. Like I said, even in this slavery, you need to be safe. You know, telling the Lord, hey, Salaki, excuse me, most Lord, I had to work today. You know what I'm saying? Let the Lord know that, you know, that ain't what I wanted to do, but I'm a slave. And the Lord knows, like I said, the Lord knows your heart. The Lord knows if you chose to slave on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? On the Sabbath day. The Lord knows if it was a choice or if it was by force. You know what I mean? Like, the Lord knows if you chose to steal or chose not to, or chose to lie and cheat. You know what I'm saying? Or if you chose, like I said, you know, brothers who dealing with addictions and things, we just, you know, brothers just brought that up. Like, you know, the Lord knows if you battling with things or that you ain't even trying to fight. You know what I'm saying? So, keep going.
Come. Till all be fulfilled. That's it on it.
No, keep going.
Come. Verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments.
Whosoever shall break one of these least commandments. You know what I'm saying? Like the first one said, to all be fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? To everything be fulfilled, to the whole thing is done. Till we back in our rightful place of the earth, and the Edomites is back in their rightful place in the earth. We ain't nothing to be, you know what I'm saying, broken. Not one drop, not one tittle. Read that again, that next part.
Come. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments.
If you break one of these least commandments, lying. You know, they like to make it sound, it's just a little white lie. It's just a little white lie. It was just I just took a piece of gum. You know what I mean? Like, nah, man. You going against the Most High because ain't no reason to steal, lie, nothing. You don't got to steal a piece of gum. The Lord will give you, you know what I'm saying, you give you the gum factory. You know what I'm saying? Salak. Shalom, I wasn't sure about that. Hey, Salak, so I'm doing a class right now. All right, shalom. I wasn't sure about that. Yeah, so Salak, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, try to make excuses for, you know, they call them little white lies and little things like that, but this ain't what that is. You ain't supposed to lie at all. You ain't supposed to cheat at all, steal at all, smoke no weed, do no drugs, you know what I'm saying, have sex with no whores. You know what I'm saying? You can't, you know, like I said, you can't do any of it. Yeah, according to the Lord, it's all the same. You continuing to smoke weed is the same as, you know, some whore that's continuing to blow 3 and 4 rods a day. It's the same thing. The same thing to the Most High. All right, keep going.
Come. And shall teach men so. He shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven.
Read that again.
Come. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
You're going to be called least. So you're all these pastors, your T.D. Jakeses, your Creflo Dollars and all of them, they're going to be called the least. You know, y'all looking at them like they great and mighty right now. But they're going to be called the least in the kingdom. The absolute least, because they're teaching people that you don't have to keep the law, that you under grace. They telling these homosexuals, yeah, you have time. You can blow as many rods as you want. So make sure you come in here Sunday and pay them tithes and say you sorry for all them rods you blew last week as a man. And you be all right. You be all right. That's what they teach you. You know what I'm saying? And that's not okay, man. The Bible says there's no repentance for willful sin. You know what I'm saying? Faith without works is dead. Like how many, you know, another precept, faith without works is dead. You talking about, God, I'm sorry, but you ain't did nothing to show the Lord that you actually sorry for the things that you've done. You don't have no more time to prove it now. Now you're dying of AIDS. All right. Is that it on that?
La.
Go ahead.
Come. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
Right. So they looking at us like, oh, y'all brothers crazy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all out there on them corners yelling and hollering, you know, talking about white people, making them kiss y'all boots. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all wrong. No, you know what I'm saying? Looking down on us. The Lord gonna call us great in the kingdom. We're gonna be the ones that's looked at as great in the kingdom because we actually out here teaching man to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments and doing them, being an example to the people. You know what I'm saying? If Christianity was the way, if Christianity was really the way and that was the way out and that was the way it was supposed to be going, we would have been out of this hell. They got Christian churches everywhere. Everybody serves the white Jesus. All over the country, all out of the country, you go anywhere. Everybody's Christian. If you Muslim, you Christian. You know what I'm saying? You Muslim, you Christian. You in another Israelite group, you Christian. You ain't in IHPK, you Christian, man. And that's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is all about, man. Getting our people to understand the law. You know what I'm saying? Getting back to the law. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to get us up out of this hell. Everybody saying that all the horrible things going on all over the world, all the police brutality, all the homosexuality, all the oppression that's going on, you know what I'm saying, with our people. The solution is this. Nobody else is giving you a solution. But us in the IHBK, we giving you the solution to these things. Thus says the Lord. You know what I'm saying? This ain't my word. This is all thus says the Lord. I'm just reading what is in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Take what I say and you know try to bring it to a Christian and tell them, hey man, these brothers over here, and it's all black, said this. The Christian pastor is going to take that Bible and close it and say, sister, brother, we under grace. You can blow as many rides as you want, as long as you say, pay your tithes. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to happen. Come here, pay your tithe, and say sorry Sunday, you're going to be all right. That is the lie. That is the lie of Satan, of Satan, and that is because that is the house of Satan. The Christian church is the house of Satan, and the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. And that's why all that, it's a trickle-down effect. You know what I'm saying? From the Roman Catholic Church all the way down to the black pastors in the hood. They all under the same umbrella. You know what I'm saying? We ain't under that umbrella. We ain't out worried about getting wet or none of that. We're going to do this work, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Regardless how much they shut us down, talk bad about us, we're going to do this work, man. You know what I'm saying? Grab, that was it on that, right?
Come.
All right. So grab Proverbs 4:25. All right. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of us, when we hear this, you like, you don't understand my problem. You don't understand my circumstances. You don't know what I go through. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what I've been through. You don't know why I do the things that I do. The Lord knows.
It's like you said, Proverbs what?
4:25. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord does know why you're going through what you're going through. The Lord knows exactly why this is light work to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? He put those things in your path to see if you can overcome, to see if you can make it out of that situation, to see if you are worthy of the blessings that He has for you. You know what I mean? Just because you have fallen and you've been slipped up, like the scripture say, if you can grab that, a righteous man falls 7 times. You know what I'm saying? Grab that, you know what I'm saying? He got something for you. It don't matter that you have fallen and then slipped up and messed up. Now you ready to give up. You know what I'm saying? Now you ready to give up and, like, man, I've been, you know what I'm saying? I've been smoking crack. I was trying to get off crack. I was off crack for 3 days, 3 whole days. Now I'm finna just go ahead. I slipped up yesterday. I might as well just start smoking heroin now. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gonna go that far? Like, yeah, I've been smoking weed, you know what I'm saying? I've been, I'm just gonna just say, forget, I'm finna go quit this job. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go back to selling dope. I lost the job. I tried to get a job. I tried to go to work, you know what I'm saying? I tried to do the right thing. Bro, you called off 3 times last week. You know what I'm saying? You spit on the customer. Like, I understand we in hell and I understand, but you gotta have some self-control. You can't be that emotional. As a man or a woman, you gotta do your job. You know what I'm saying? You can't blame, I'm gonna go sell dope, you know what I'm saying? I just got fired. You had the job for 2 days. And you showed up late the first day. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to stop making excuses, you know what I'm saying, and take ownership for the things that you are, the person that you are in this world, in these streets. Take responsibility for who you are so you can change and become something better. All right? That's what has to happen, man. Other than that, you're going to continue in the same path. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Let's get it.
Proverbs 24:16. For a just man falls 7 times.
For a what?
A just man.
A what man?
A just man.
Hey, a just man. That's a man who's, keeping the laws. A man that's keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. A just man might fall 7 times. You know what I'm saying? He might fall 7 times, thus says the Lord. Keep going.
And it falls 7 times and rises up again.
And do what?
And rises up again.
One more time.
And rises up again.
And rises up again. All right? The weak man, the unjust man, falls and don't get up. But the just man, he rises up again. You might slip up. You might make a mistake. You might lose that job. You might have lost that job. You know what I'm saying? You lost it. You messed up. It was your first job. You weren't ready to take orders from some devil who you smarter than. This devil, his daddy is the owner. He's stupid. But instead of cursing them out and being ridiculous, try to use your manipulation tactics that you learned in the streets to keep your job and to manipulate this stupid devil to so you can become manager in the job or whatever, take his position at a point because he's stupid or she's stupid. You know what I'm saying? You got to be smart. Don't just, to use the two things that you know. Use your tools that you have learned that the Most High blessed you with to apply them to your life. Like, don't be wicked. But if you know this person is stupid, huh? Oh, okay. You can use that to get out of a jam. Like you can use that to benefit yourself. Like it's a saying, a smart person, a fool can't play a smart person, but a smart person can play a fool. You see what I'm saying? Like this person who, who don't know just smile and wave. Like you might think you so ignorant and stuff, I can't stand you, but you know what, I'm gonna come in on time and I'm gonna do my thing, and before you know it, you ain't gonna be in the position that you in. You know what I'm saying? Because you are stupid. Keep going. Go ahead.
Or you can be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove.
That's the same thing. Wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. Because they are the serpents. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get you up out of there. They trying to get up under your skin and make you mad, make you quit the job. They know this your first job. They know you ain't used to following orders and coming to work on time and being courteous and affectionate and none of those things. The customer's always right. The customer, sometimes we know the customer was wrong. But in the rule of the business, the customer's always right. That's how you gotta act. Yeah, the customer was wrong, but you treat them like they was right. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know, you know that they didn't order that. Right. But they changed their mind later. You know it ain't no, but hey, I'm sorry, maybe it was my mistake. Maybe I misheard you. You heard exactly what happened. But what do? This is a paying customer. You just do the job and get out of there. You ain't trying to, this is not the kingdom of heaven. You know what I'm saying? This is not your life. You know what I'm saying? This is a means to an end. This is, a stepping stone to something else. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a saying, you got to take, one step backwards sometimes to take 2 steps forward. You know what I'm saying? You might have to, take a step back, analyze the situation. You see what I'm saying? But don't, use the things that you learn in this life, the people skills, because you're dealing with people. I don't care if you're selling dope on the streets, you're still dealing with people. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with irate customers. You know what I'm saying? People you have who think they deserve more than they need. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. But you got to take those skills, man, and you hone them in to these, real life situations. And before you know it, you do that. You go get you a little education, go get you some skills. Stack you some money up, and, and start your own business some kind of way, whether it's flipping houses or whatever. That's a whole nother class. But you know what I'm saying? It's things that you can do. You know what I'm saying? Read that scripture you got.
Compound. Was it 4:25, right?
Yeah.
Proverbs chapter 4, verse 25. Let thine eyes look right on, and let thy eyelids look straight before thee.
Look, but keep your eyes straight on the path. Like I said, this is your first job. Your eyes might want to go left and go right. You might want to do this or do that. But keep your eyes straight on. All right? Keep going.
Okay. Verse 26. Ponder the path of thy feet.
Do what?
Ponder the path of thy feet.
Think about what you're doing. Think about the next step you take. The next move you make. We got to say, make your next move your best move. Slapping the supervisor might not be the best move. Cursing out this customer who's clearly high and stupid might not be the best move. That's part of the job. You're going to deal with stupid people, unruly people. You know what I'm saying? Don't, lose out. Now you mad, you done snapped on the customer, you done snapped on the supervisor. Now I'm back out here, I'm going to go sell some more dope, and your homeboys is ready to, they needed somebody, because while you was at work, They got caught 3 times. Now they need somebody to tell on. And it's going to be you. And they're going to give you right on up. Because they're going to tell them you the man who's closest to the man. Mm-hmm. And that's that. Good night. Keep going.
Okay. Ponder the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established.
Man, ponder the ways of thy feet, and let all your ways be established. And the way you know your ways are established, in these scriptures. The way you moving in the spirit. You moving in the way that the Lord wants you to move. So you know that the things and the decisions you're making is established. You ain't got to worry about it. You know, you thought about what you did before you did it. You wasn't emotional and sweet. You know what I'm saying? Emotional and soft. You know, you sat back, you got upset, and you sat back and you calmed down and you woosah, or you breathed in and you counted to 10, whatever you did, to not be soft and emotional. To you know what I mean? Get the little money, stack it up, and use that to be a stepping stone onto the next venture, the next idea, the next big thing, you know what I'm saying? That's going to get you out of this hell. Use them skills that you have honed and that you have, you know what I'm saying, that got you out of the streets. Keep going.
Okay. Verse 27. Turn not to the right hand, nor to the left.
Do what?
Turn not to the right hand, nor to the left.
Don't turn to the right or to the left. You turn to the left, you know what I'm saying, that's jail. You turn to the right, you know what I'm saying, that's death. You know what I'm like, don't turn to jail or to death. Don't turn to the right or the left. Do what?
Okay. Remove thy feet from evil. That's it.
Don't turn to the right or the left. Remove your feet from the evil. Right and left, like I said, that's death and that's jail. Keep your feet on that straight path, man. Stay on that straight path. You know what I'm saying? Go grab 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. Stay on that straight path. You know, because we all go through things, man. You know what I'm saying? We all have been through things, you know what I'm saying? And you like, man, we got to keep the law. I can't do that. You know, like I said, you don't understand. It's hard to stay on that straight path. That path, you know, like I was just saying, everybody, you know, they on that. Man, I hear you, bro. But you ain't been through what I've been through. You don't understand my struggle. You ain't walked in my shoes. I know what you're saying. The Lord knows what you're saying too, because he had the precept for you already ready. Let's get it.
1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. There hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man.
Hold on. We're going to slow that down for the, you know what I'm saying, brothers who needed to be slowed down a little bit. And sisters. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep it light. So it's true. You brothers who might not have caught that, you sisters that might not have caught that, but you brothers who love making excuses, you don't understand my struggle. You don't know what I've been through. I've been through this. I've been through that. You don't understand. Ain't nobody ever been through this. Let's see what the Lord said. Read that again.
1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. There hath no temptation taken you.
There was what? There has no what?
No, there hath no temptation taken you.
There's no temptation taken you. No temptation. The temptation to want to rob, the temptation to want to steal, the temptation to want to kill, the temptation to want to do any manner of evil. There has no temptation taken you. Keep going.
Okay. But such as is common to man.
This thing is common to man. Whatever you went through, somebody that went through 3, 4, 5, 6 times. We all done went through it. We done went through all type of hell and distress and oppression and homelessness and just everything, man. Molestation. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think you have went through that ain't nobody else went through that gives you the okay to make the excuse that you did, the evil that you did? You know what I'm saying? You don't have no excuse to do the evil that you did because everybody has done it. Everybody has went through, but everybody hasn't failed. It has been some people that failed and fell into the trap. But it's many of us, man, that made it out of that fight, that made it out of that poverty, that made it out of that molestation, that made it out of that, what I'm saying, drug addicted mothers and fathers. We made it out. You don't have no excuse, man. You know what I'm saying? There's brothers who done been adopted, who don't know their fathers. I never knew my mother. I was molested by the child care providers. His brothers that made it out of that. Sisters that they made it out of that and doing great things in this earth. You have no excuse. Like I said, we understand. Oh yeah, we understand, but you don't have no excuse to stay in the evil that you're in. When it says, and we just read in 1 Corinthians, that a righteous man falls 7 times. You're going to have struggles, living righteous and trying to live. You're going to slip up a little bit. But it ain't no excuse to fall into mischief, to fall and stay down. All right? Is that it on that?
Wow.
Keep going.
Fine. But God is faithful.
But what?
But God is faithful.
But the Most High is faithful, man. The power that we serve is faithful. All right? Keep going.
Okay. Who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able.
Hold on. Y'all got to, slow down and hear what they just said. Hear what the Lord just said. This is thus saith the Lord. This is not my words. I didn't make this up. I just read the book and follow it. This is thus is the Lord right here. What the Lord just say?
Okay. But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able.
The Lord ain't going to suffer you to be tempted more than you are able. Put that into layman's terms for somebody. Somebody put that into the layman's term for the brothers and sisters. What is the Lord saying? Read it one more time and then put it into layman's terms. Put it into the terms what we would say today.
Okay. But God is faithful.
But the God is faithful.
Who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able.
What is it? Do you want to give that a shot?
Pretty much, he ain't going to give you too much that you can't handle.
Give him a hand, please.
He ain't going to put too much on your plate to make you, want to go into evil.
That's it. Hold on, before we add to that, go ahead, add a little bit.
I also want to say, on top of what his brother said, the Lord won't do that, but also the Lord won't destroy you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
And the Lord, like they try, the Lord ain't going to put you through nothing you can't handle.
Right.
Whatever you're going through, He's going to give you a way up out of that jam. You're going to have a way out. You can get up out of it. You're going to have a way out. This thing ain't going to destroy you because the Lord knows you. He knows what you can handle. He knows what you can't handle.
Right.
Go ahead.
It's a lot. Paul is a witness of that. Because Paul said that the Lord will give you a door of escape as far as any type of situation.
Right.
But it's up to you if you take that that way.
Grab it. Let's grab it. You guys grab that scripture. That sounds like the one we need right now. For that. You know what I'm saying? That's a perfect precept. It sounds like, and I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You always, the Lord, that's why I just spoke on it. Like I said, the Lord will always give you a way out. And these brothers being priests and prophets of the Most High, his spirit resonated with it, and the brother going to grab that scripture. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is going to always give you a way out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you always see it. You know what I'm saying? You going to do something evil. You on your way over there. You know what I'm saying? And you finna go. You know what I'm saying? This chick might got AIDS, but you thirsty for it because she she's sexy. And like I said, I don't know if people listen to me like you said. I had a homeboy who was saved by a sister who had AIDS. You know what I'm saying? As far as the sister told him, and my man had big money, riding clean, everything. You know what I'm saying? And the sister, he trying to draw on the sister. Nice looking brother, whatever. The Lord, you know what I'm saying? The brother drawing on the sister, trying to pay her, put $500 in her hand. Like what's the problem? You know what I'm saying? You got a man, the sister like, no, I ain't got no man. No, I don't got no man. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that. And you're like, what, you know what I'm saying? Since you don't got no man, like, you know what? You gay, you know what I'm saying? He did it over every angle. And the sister, you know, had to tell him, like, look, bro, I'm HIV positive. You know what I'm saying? Told him, I'm HIV positive, brother. You need to calm down. You don't never know what somebody's going through. Like, you know, I'm not upset about my condition. You know what I'm saying? The sister said, she said, I'm not upset about my condition. This happened to me, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I was being the person that I knew I shouldn't have been. And the thing, she said, it was a glorious thing that she told to the brother. You know what I'm saying? And they got him, you know what I'm saying? And the brother said, you know, the 5 things, put like 3, 4, 500 in the hand that to try to prove a point, but he like said, you can keep that. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? And thank the sister for doing that. You know what I'm saying? But you never know, man. The Lord will always give you a way out. Your way out might not be that clear cut. It might be you on your way to that, and the Lord, you know what I'm saying? You know, have your woman calling you, telling you, you know, don't be messing with them hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, get you a woman in the truth that's keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't go mess with no hoes. Like, I know you can have multiple wives, and you can do. I know you can do that, but babe, don't go fuck a hoe. I mean, so like, don't go have sex with a whore. You know what I'm saying? Get you a sister. You know what I'm saying? Get you a sister that's in the truth. But we, you know, we like to, you know, we try to do things differently. You know, so try to everybody, you know, keep it PG if we could. You know, I know sometimes we get passionate. It ain't nothing but, you know, that's what we trying to do. But you could get that, you know what I'm saying? Hey, babe, you know, I know you can have multiple wives, babe, you know what I'm saying? But please, don't have sex with a whore. And get one of General Yohana's daughters in the school. You know what I'm saying? Get your sister that's trying to be in the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, your life ain't only on the line. You out here sleeping with these others, your wives' lives is on the line. It ain't just about you, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord will give you a way out, and it could be that. It could be that class you watched the other day when the general said, don't sleep with no whores. Take your time. Oh, and then you hear a brother class, take your time with these women to keep you from catching the man. Like, you didn't have your way out. The Lord ain't going to put you through something you can't handle. He'll give you the way out. He'll give you the escape. If you want to, you know what I'm saying, walk in who you are and walk in your gifts and listen and hearken onto the word of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, then, well, you know what I'm saying, that it's your time. Right. It's good night. As we say, good night. Let's get it.
Come. 1 Corinthians 10:13. There hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it.
Right, we was there. That's what, yeah, we was coming right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was the next one. Oh yeah, we was right there. Okay, I thought you had a different one. Yeah, because that's where we at, right?
Right.
Yeah, we right there. You know what I'm saying? So it's all right. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? We right there. That's why I'm like, hold on. I think that's the one. Oh, but hey, that just lets you know. In the ISUPK, we in one spirit, all around. We all in one spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? When we, you know, we equally yoked, you know, all of that. You know what I'm saying? We walking in agreement with one another. Okay? And that's what's going on here, man. And that was a perfect example of that. All right. So read that last part. Just go ahead and read it again.
From top or just
from
where
that.
we left off?
Where we left.
Come. But will with the temptation also make a way to escape?
Right. You're gonna be tempted. You know what I'm saying? Shorty bad. You know what I'm saying? That pack that your homeboy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That thing look good. Like, you're like, yeah, hey, bro, we're just gonna change the game. It's gonna be our last one. We finna get in. We're gonna make 100,000, right? All we gotta do is sell the rest of this week. I got a whole kilo. We just gotta sell this last one and we own. We own. And we done. Just this one more time. And you thinking like, Yeah, this might actually be my last time. This could be my last time. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you add up all the years and all the coke you done bought, you done ran through a kilo. You missed it. You know what I'm saying? You did it already. You done ran through it. You know what I'm saying? It's over. You just in it for the lifestyle at this point. And now, you do this one more time with him, that's going to be literally your last time because you're going to be under the jet. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be it. You know, so you got to, the Lord will always give you a way out, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that been through what you're going through. Like I said, you might even want to commit a murder. You know what I'm saying? The person who molested you, killed your brother, killed your, you might be ready to kill them right now. You know what I'm saying? And you finna go blow their head off. But you keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, you know what'll happen to them? The Lord will smite them for you. You know what I'm saying? They'll come up killed in an automobile accidents, overdose from heroin. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, woman, and blew their head, or somebody, man, that blew their head off because they sleeping with another man's woman. Let the Lord have his vengeance. You know what I'm saying? The vengeance is of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Let that be the case. All right? Keep going.
Come. That ye may be able to bear it.
That what?
That ye may be able to bear it.
You will be able to. You can bear it. If the Lord is putting you through something, you can bear it. Because if you couldn't bear it, you would be put to death already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If it was time for you to go, you would be gone. The Lord makes the dead or alive. So if he allowed you to be alive in this trial that you're going through, it's because he knows you can bear it. If you want to. If you tap into the potential that he has blessed you with. Let's get it.
Romans 12:19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves.
Dearly beloved, what?
Avenge not yourselves.
Yeah, you don't gotta avenge yourselves. I know you want to go kill that brother. You want to go kill that sister that wronged you, that hurt you, that wronged your mother, that wronged your father, your cousins, your nieces, your nephews. You might want to avenge yourselves. Keep going.
But rather give place unto wrath.
Give a little place to wrath. Give a little time. Breathe on. Think about it for a minute. Keep going.
For it is written, vengeance is mine. I will repay, saith the Lord.
Say that again.
Vengeance is mine. I will repay, saith the Lord.
Vengeance is mine. I will repay. Thus says the Lord, man. You keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. Anybody who wrongs you or hurt you or did you bogus, the Lord will make them suffer and repay those debts to you 100-fold. And however that looks like, you will be repaid. You will get that gratification. And however the Lord sees fit, and whatever the Lord sees fit, you will appreciate it. Then becoming your servant, or then becoming dead in the earth, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? You will appreciate that thing, but you don't gotta go do it yourself. The Lord will repay it for you. All you gotta do is keep being the man he called you to be, the woman he called you to be, and it's good night for anybody who disrespects you, comes across your path negatively. We're never saying don't defend yourself. This is not the Christian church. You know what I'm saying? We go through Hebrew Academy, we go through things to defend ourselves in the point. But we know when you have time to give way to wrath. Right. You know what I'm saying? The Bible never tells you not to defend yourself. Don't never get that twisted. You know what I'm saying? But when you do have a little time to give way to wrath, you know what I'm saying? You don't got what they call it, the premeditation of the evil. In battle, if it's battle time, if it's wartime, it's wartime. Defend yourself. You got to know. But if somebody did something you heard about, oh man, they stole something from me. Oh man, he stole. I'm finna go and, you know what I'm saying, kill his nigga. Kill his brother. He stole something from me. I'm finna go kill his sister. She stole something from me. You know what I'm saying? Give a little time to that wrath, man. Wait, sleep on it. Sleep on it for a minute. Wake up and, and get on a path and get back into these law touching, man. Think about what you have been doing in your life, especially if you're in the truth. Think about what you have been doing in your life that would warrant something like that to happen to you. Because when you're under the protection of the Most High, those kind of things don't happen. Maybe you step from under that hedge for a second. Maybe you didn't send some tides in. You might have missed some tides. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you've been thinking some evil thoughts about a brother or sister, about a brother or sister's woman. Check your own self first. Sleep on it and think about what have you done to warrant this chastising from the Most High. All right? Think about that, man. Oh, yeah, okay. So with that, man, we're going to get, let me see. 1 second. So you know what? All right, you know what? We don't got enough time to get into both of those. Okay, just for the last one, we'll grab Joshua 1 and 8 real quick. You know what I'm saying? So just to go into it, you know what I'm saying, to keep you from, you know what I'm saying, being in that spirit, being that revengeful spirit, you know what I'm saying, to keep you from that spirit, from being in that revengeful spirit, to try to make sure that your spirit is in the right place.
So 1 and 8?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? To make sure you're in that spirit, this is the thing that you do. This is what we set up for here in the ISUPK, to make sure that you do. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that you always, you know what I'm saying, got what you need to be great, on top of what you should be doing on your own. All right? Let's get it.
Okay. Joshua, chapter 1, verse 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth.
This book of the law shall not depart from thy mouth. Like, you should never lose this. You know what I'm saying? This thing, you should never not be talking about the law and the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Everything, all your conversation, everything you're doing, you know what I'm saying, should be according to the Most High. Keep going.
Okay. But thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
You should do what?
Meditate therein day and night.
Hey, meditate on this thing day and night. You know what I'm saying? You get up morning, make sure you're praying. You're facing the east and praying to the Most High. Nighttime, you're getting into these classes, calling action your questions. That keeps that protection around. Pray for the Lord's angels around you every day. Pray for that. Pray for that protection from the Most High every day. Stay in these scriptures every day, man, and you can avoid, you know what I'm saying, not keeping these laws. Keep going.
Come. That thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein.
Read that again.
Come. That thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein.
And you do all these things. You know what I'm saying? You come up against them demons that's trying to take you up out of this truth, because that's all that's going on. When you come in this truth, hey, you're going to be tested and tempted, and it's going to be, man, good night. See if you deserve to really be here. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't. But the Lord will find out. He will send his most, you know what I'm saying, his most loyal, one of his most loyal angels, Hasatan, to test you out, to see if you're worthy, you know what I'm saying, to sit amongst the 144. Keep going.
Okay. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
You should do what?
Make thy way prosperous.
Man, that's how you're going to make your way prosperous. Meditating on this word day and night. That's how you're going to make sure. Make your election sure. That's how you're going to make your way prosperous. Keep going.
Okay. And then thou shalt have good success.
That's it.
Okay.
Read that last part again.
Okay. And then thou shalt have good success.
You're going to have good success. Thus says the Lord. That's where your success is going to come from. Don't worry about them streets. Them streets ain't never loved you. They ain't love your grandmama. They ain't love your uncles. They ain't love your granddad. They ain't love your aunties. Your brothers and sisters, they never loved you and they never will. Meditating on these scriptures day and night will give you the success that you want in your life. And that is thus says the Lord. And with that, man, I'm going to say this is the ISUPK out of 125th Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. All right? You know what I'm saying? We got classes Monday through Sunday. Get in them. You know what I'm saying? 6 to 8 every day, Central Time, 7 to 8 Eastern Time. I got to do better on the West Coast times. I think it might be 3, something like that, 3 to something. I don't know, but you know, get the time. The East Coast is where they start at, 7 to 8 Eastern Time. So if you're in another time zone, you know what I'm saying, figure that out. 7 to 8, Monday through Friday through Saturday. You know, Monday through Friday is them classes. You know, Sabbath service Saturday is early. You know, get the isupk.com. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Go and pay your tithes on that site. You know what I'm saying? Get all that out there. You know what I'm saying? Get your tithe out there. Subscribe to everything ISUPK Minneapolis. You know what I'm saying? You in the Minneapolis, St. Paul, anywhere in Minnesota area. You know what I'm saying? Get in tune with the ISUPK Minneapolis, Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? We out here, we actually doing this work. You know what I'm saying? We ain't getting no sleep. You know what I'm saying? We ain't stopping. This is our lives up here, man. Because we love our people. And we love the Most High, man. And we ready to get out of this hell that we in. You know what I'm saying? So, with that, we have, oh no, that's it. We just got finished with the Florida trip. So that should be it. So, we got Captain Mashak coming to London real soon. Right? Or he already there? No, he come. He I just seen him go. Yeah, he should be there, coming or there. You know, well, that's on the way. So keep eye out for that, because you know we. Oh, okay.
I never told you.
All right.
What? Just found out yesterday.
Ain't no sweat. So we gonna see. We're gonna see how it go. But get in tune to these classes. Subscribe to everything ISUPK Minneapolis. You know what I'm saying? Instagram, Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Get on there, man, and get into this truth. You know what I'm saying? Because we in the last days. You know what I'm saying? If you're paying attention to any of the news, anything, if you're paying attention at all to what's going on in the world, you will understand, especially if you know anything about the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? You understand that we're in the last times, we're in the last days, and we ain't finna continue to suffer this hell that we in no more. But the Lord is giving you opportunity to come into the truth, to be a part of the poor and not die with the enemies who have been destroying you all year, forever. All right? With that, I'm going to say shalom. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat Rakatah to all the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shamar. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat to all the sisters. And I'm going to pass the class over to Priest and Officer Maccabia. Let's clap it up.
ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. School for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to marry. To speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18:21. Malachi 3:8-10. Means tenth in the Hebrew. Mayasha. Give to the church department or teacher. Priest fund. Free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocation or high holy day, which would be Purim, coming up in March. After that, the Passover on April 20th. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black boot shirt, pants, head scarf, or headband. All right. That being said, we're going to go ahead and get into the prayers. First off, the Lord's Prayer.
Amaidim, Wapanya Hakodami, stand and face the east. The Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Badash, Ayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Ulav Kwafta, Naba'ah, Natazaka, Haya, Aisha, Barataza, Kawa, Haya, Lashamayim, Thanlanawa, the Calm, the One, Vasalakanawa, Kawawatanawa, Kasalakanawa, Kawawatinawa, Vala'a, Tabayanawa, Manasai One, Abal, Hawashayanawa, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wa'al, Watapura, Laiwalamya, Aman. I will, sir.
The Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
On earth, as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread.
And
forgive us of our debts. As we forgive our debtors. Lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the
glory, forever.
So be it.
Amen. Psalms 121 in Hebrew. Asha, Ayanya, Ahariya, Biyan, Yabah, Azira, Bayam, Yahweh, Asha, Shemiyam, Warataza, Ayitan, Amwat, Magog, Al, Inamum, Shamar, Ana, La'a, Inamum, La'a, Yishan, Sharamar, Gash'ala, Yahweh. Shamar, Yahweh, Zakai, Aliyah, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ayakaka, Wairak, Aliyah, Yahweh, Yashamar, Kara, Yashamar, Pashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'ak, Wawak, Maita, Awalam.
Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up mine eyes.
I will lift up my eyes
to the hills.
To the hills.
From which comes my help.
From which comes my help.
My help comes from the Lord.
My help comes from the Lord.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forward. And even forevermore. Hakah, the power in Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai. Ma'amkushah. Thanlanawa. Hakah. Larapah. Kal. Makala. Kal. Marwa. Hakah. Latahar. Ha. Hatazarium. Hakah. Lahakian. Hamatian. Hakah. Al. Rakawat. Hatamai Ali. Nagarsh. Ba'ashem Yahushai. Duwaraman.
The power in the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
So be it.
Thank you. So be it. Blessed Israel in Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai. Barak Lanawa. Bayasha'ala. Wahab. Bayat. Saparius. Barak. Rapah. Magun. Haggun. Say the name of loved ones once and everyone repeats the name once.
All the Israelite brothers.
All the Israelite brothers.
I should be in Minneapolis.
I should be Minneapolis.
Maccabi.
Maccabi. Bariah. Kanagabar. Bakar Adam. Jamal. Kabataba. Kunayala. But I don't.
ISBK Minneapolis.
ISBK Minneapolis.
Kodashayan.
Kunayala.
Officer Maccabi.
Officer Maccabi.
Officer Bariah.
Kabataba.
Jamal. Danny. All of Israel.
Bashem Yahushua. The Wadaman.
What we just said was, Lord, in the name of Yahushua.
Lord, in the name of Yahushua.
Bless us and Israel.
Bless us and Israel.
And the school. Bless, heal, shield, and protect.
Bless, heal, shield, protect.
Loved ones. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it. Power. IHBK power structures. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh. King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
In
the name of Yahushua.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Sin, evil, and curse. Punishment and destruction.
And death
to the heathen. That speak against us.
Thy prophets. Thy teachers. Thy priests.
The
Israelite brothers. And the school. Sin, evils, and curse.
Punishment and destruction.
And death to the heathen.
And shake loose the pockets.
Of the rich of Israel. They refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches. To enter into thy sanctuary. Sin, evil, and curse. Punishment and destruction. Death to the Edomites.
And their nation.
And their drug dealers.
The court system.
The prison system.
Planned Parenthood. All the governments of our enemies. Amalek synagogues and armies. Roman Catholic Church. The Pope. Islam. Christianity. Egyptology. Militia. Ku Klux Klan. Aryan Nation. Skinheads. Posse Kamatazi. Gay movement. Lesbian movement. Spies. Workers of witchcraft. NASA Space Program. Arms. Navy. Air Force. Marines. Wall Street.
Open up the internet.
And the airway.
The
cable access channel. And the radio channel.
Convict the spirit of any of
thy people.
That speak against us. That seek to stop us. And bring swift death.
To all the heathen.
That stand in the way.
That try to stop us.
From broadcasting your words.
From broadcasting your words.
Throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the terrors.
Cause them to go to and fro.
Throughout the earth and destroy.
Cause the terrorists to come against America. And destroy them in their strongholds. Let America shake at the hands of the terrorists. Let Yahushua,
Michael,
and
Gabriel
come down with the
flying saucers.
And kill all the heathens.
That come up against us. And speak thy word.
Cause it to be known
by all. That it is angels that have done.
Cause it to be spread throughout the media.
Throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
In the name of
Yahushua. Thank you always.
So be it.
Man of Israel, Michael Shabbat, Elijah, Barak.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatah.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatah. That's my top. It's amazing.
Yes.